Hello and welcome to another update video about render. Yeah, the render chart did perform quite nicely. It is currently on its way possibly here into this, let's say, target zone for this C wave. C waves generally, I shouldn't say generally, but they tend to reach the area between the 100% extension level of this initial A wave and the 161.8 extension level. We've not quite reached 100%, okay, so ideally we still get there. Maybe it forms one more high in this C wave. That's currently the idea. The overall structure appears unchanged here on the render chart. So we have this A wave up, we have this B wave down, and possibly the C wave is still unfolding. I mean, it did get very close. Maybe it's already done, but then would be quite weak, that C wave. Either way, what we highlighted before was that if this fourth wave is completed, this pullback, which started on the 16th, 17th of March, then obviously the fifth wave should have started, and it's likely an ABC structure. And to keep this scenario alive, we need this low to hold. Yeah, the 1st of May low needs to hold. That's a critical level, because as long as this level is holding, we can keep going with the perspective that this is the white count and wave 5 has started. Because then we can look at, okay, 3 waves up and possibly wave A. Then we might get that B wave pullback and then a C wave rally. But we'll see. At the moment, there is not even a clear indication that the initial C wave has topped, okay? So I would need to see a little bit more downside momentum there. For now, I'd prefer to get actually to 1138 next. Possibly give us one more push higher here. And then see if it shows a reaction there. Okay, so at the moment, most important is that against that last swing low, the focus can be on higher. We must allow at some point for a pullback in this B wave, but that's sort of how I see this fifth wave to the upside unfold as an ABC structure. Bear in mind that these ABC structures, they can take lots of different shapes, right? They can take, for example, the A wave can be a 5-wave move or a 3-wave move. Now, in all likelihood, the way this looks, it looks as if the A wave is a 3-wave move, because also the A wave of the A wave is a 3-wave move, and they often are. So what we talked about in the last video was as well that there is obviously this previous swing high, which should act as resistance as well, around $13.50. And if we see a break above it, then the next larger degree Fibonacci level is at 23. And that's also sort of my target for the next larger move to the upside into the direction here towards the $23 level. And yeah, how exactly that's going to build, we'll see as we go. For now, I'm tracking this initial move up as an ABC structure. And important is that the 1st of May low is holding. Okay, if we break below it, then this here was just likely a B wave rally. Yeah, so that's sort of what we're watching now. The risk has obviously increased now because we've moved out of this support zone to the upside. And an initial ABC structure could be nearly finished. Would prefer to push a little bit higher though, okay? And then the next pullback will tell us more about how render is likely going to move in the coming weeks. Why? Because if it's a corrective pullback, then it's likely the white B wave. If it's an impulsive pullback or correction, it's likely that C wave down. In both, however, I'm looking for upside trend continuation. Condition is that the support region here is holding either $5.17 or $4.12. Looking at the 1 hour time frame, yeah, as I said, it's possible that this initial move up is completed, but I need to see a little bit more action, okay? At the moment, if we're just looking at it like that, then the initial support level, really the initial support level that would confirm that a top of sorts is in place is the $8.65 level. So a break below 8.65 would indicate that the top of sorts is in place and that the immediate move up here in this C wave is not or is finished. And then we can look at the structure of the decline to determine, okay, you know, is this now the C wave down or the B wave down? But until we break below 8.65, I think we could leave the door open for higher, for possibly one more high. Yeah, and eventually I'd like it to get to around about $23. That's my update about Render. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.